Hi guys, so the class I'm going to put up this morning is Beginner's Pilates. A few people have been asking me for Beginner's Pilates, which I haven't put up yet. So I'm going to do Beginner's Pilates this morning or this afternoon. It's hard to know what time of the day or night it is at the moment. But hope you're all keeping well, you're all staying safe. So Beginner's Pilates, what I stress in every Pilates class that I do is that before we start our Pilates exercises, that we practice our breathing and relaxation first. And I'm just going to do that first so everybody knows to do this before they start their Pilates class. And why I do this, quick explanation, is so that just a lot of the time when I'm doing classes in the club in Kilvegan, you're rushing in from work, you're rushing in from family life, kids, etc. And your mind is all over the shop. And really for Pilates, you need to connect the mind to the body. So what we're going to do is just try and relax as much as possible when you're coming in, you've had a stressful day, you're at home at the moment, you're a bit stressed out about being at home. Try and forget about it all and concentrate on yourself. Decide that you're going to concentrate on yourself for the next half an hour, 40 minutes, whatever it is. So for the first couple of minutes, to get into that mindset, what we do is in our Pilates class, and what I'm going to do today is just spend a couple of minutes just lying on our mats or on the floor, a nice comfortable floor, put a towel on the floor if you want to, and put your head on the floor, hands down to your side, and just try and relax the body as much as possible. And I'm going to relax and I'm going to talk you through it. And we're going to practice our breathing first of all. So taking big deep breaths in through the nose. Open up that diaphragm, open up that chest and lungs as much as you can, and out through the mouth. So very important that we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slowing the breathing down, relaxing as much as possible before we start. Big deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose. Open up that chest and lungs. Open up that diaphragm. Breathing from the belly, making sure your stomach is moving as well. Moving up and down to make sure that you're breathing properly. And already just from those deep breaths, I feel a lot more relaxed than I did a minute ago. And with every breath that I breathe out, I'm relaxing more and more. Feel my head and shoulders relax and sink into the mat. Arms and hands feeling heavy and relaxed, sinking into the mat. Back and pelvis feeling nice and heavy and relaxed, sinking into the mat. And legs and feet feeling nice and heavy and relaxed, sinking into the mat. Big deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Relaxing as much as you can before you start your Pilates exercises. And every time you breathe out, you're relaxing more and more. Whole body is feeling heavier, muscles feeling heavier, and just sinking into the mat and feeling more and more relaxed. You're connecting your mind to your body, you're clearing your mind of everything outside the four walls that you're working in, and you're concentrating completely on yourself for the duration of the class. And you're deciding that you're going to concentrate completely on yourself for the duration of the class. Okay? So we do that for a couple of minutes, usually about 3 or 4 minutes. Usually we do about 5 minutes before we start a Pilates class. So we spend 3 or 4 minutes relaxing as much as possible, get their breathing right. And then what we do is we bend those knees, we bring the feet up, and we practice finding our core muscles in conjunction with the breathing. A really important part of Pilates, finding your core muscles with the breathing. Really important part. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm taking that big deep breath in. I'm leaving my head on the floor. I'm just taking my head up to talk to you here. Leaving my head on the floor, taking a big deep breath in through the nose, and this time when I breathe out, I'm going to push my lower back into the floor as much as I can. I'm going to squeeze and tighten my core muscles, pelvic floor muscles, hold for a second, and then I'm going to take a big deep breath in through the nose. So big deep breath in through the nose. Open up the chest and lungs, open up that diaphragm still. And as I breathe out, I'm pushing my lower back into the floor. My lower back should hit that mat as much as possible. I'm squeezing and tightening my core muscles, pelvic floor muscles here and here as much as I can, TVA muscle here along the side. Hold for a second and then take a big deep breath in through the nose. I'm going to practice that for about a minute or so before I start. And that's basically the relaxation part and the breathing part of your Pilates class.